Okay, Philip is here to help us decide whether or not a dog is a good idea for your business and lifestyle. And I want to bring a couple of ideas to the table. One is co-ownership. Finding some people in your neighborhood, in your life, who would love to share a dog, but maybe not take on all of the responsibility. And so co-ownership is easier, of course, once you've picked a dog. And but that's a possibility. It's important for me in the freedom to travel. The other is then the size of the dog. And one of my first girlfriends had a 4-pound Yorkie, literally weighed 4 pounds. And I had a blast with this dog. And we would take her into movie theaters. I'd just tuck her in my jacket. She wanted to go pretty much anywhere we wanted to go. And what I liked about a 4-pound dog was that carrying is not tedious. Now, Philip is 6 pounds or so, maybe 7. And so I'm, mindful of carrying Philip for 45 minutes or so. But I wanted a dog that would weigh under 10 pounds so that carrying would be, an easy thing to do. Now, how do clients react? I would say that having a dog on the site is 70% positive for clients. So it is a net positive. There are some distracting moments. Little dogs tend to be a little bit yappy. And Philip, has been known to bark at the crew, bark at the client, bark at other dogs, just going around. But one of the most important things to think of as a business owner is improving quality of life. And I know there's sometimes more cat people and there's dog people, depending on personality. I'm definitely a dog person myself, and I've noticed that my quality of life, my enjoyment of the day, has gone up about 25% since buying Philip for my wife. And so I'm delighted with the choice from a fun angle, from a client angle, from a let's keep things energized at the job site and interesting angle, and a mixture of tying. A lot of my clients have dogs, and so Philip will just go and play with them, which is nice for their dogs and also nice for Philip. I enjoy the driving around in the truck experience. So I'm curious, for those of you out there, do you have a dog? How much would you say your dog adds to your enjoyment on a daily basis? For example, Philip leaps into bed. He seems to know when I wake up. And so when I wake up, he leaps into bed and snuggles me, usually on the front side, and just lays there happily until I'm ready to get out of bed. It's a wonderful wake-up experience. It's a wonderful, car driving experience. And we bought a little knapsack with a clear back and vents so that we could take Philip shopping or go mountain climbing and stuff with Philip, because he likes to go wherever we go. And in the process, it's astonishing how many people ooh and ah and engage. I would say that in the interaction with strangers dimension, Philip has quadrupled the positive impact that my wife and I have in, just engaging with the outside world. People stop us in the store. Where did you get that knapsack? What a nice idea. Can we touch your dog? It brightens up people's lives. And since a lot of my intention in doing a number of things is to create well-being for myself and other people, Philip is an absolute winner. And I like to do a cost-benefit analysis. So if we do Philip's cost-benefit analysis, we can say we're about $1,200 into the cost of purchasing and doing all the different medical things necessary to prepare Philip to be, I think, about 18 months old right now. And as a small dog, we buy these giant kibble bags, and they seem to last, most of a year. It's, on a financial level, if you look at money spent for enjoyment created, Philip is one of the most intelligent investments that I've ever made. If we look at environmental impact, pretty sustainable. If we look at health and vitality, I think Philip teaches me a lot about healthy attitude and things of that nature. A lot of nature is filled with excitement and curiosity and engagement and socializing with other people. And that's a very, I think, healthy model for engaging for many of us to learn from. So do you have a dog? How much enjoyment has it added to your life? Have you found any negatives on the job? My crew enjoys playing with Philip, and it's also a chance for some humor. I can go on the job site and tell one of the crew that Philip's annoyed that he's working so slow. Why hasn't he gotten more done that day? And they can bring some humor into the dynamic. Anyway, that's all for this episode.